Hi everyone, welcome to Watch Tour today. We will talk about ecotourism, and firstly we will talk about what is tourism and the development of tourism in Queensland. And secondly, we invite two guests to talk about tourism in depth. Firstly, we talk about what is ecotourism.
Ecotourism is also known as ecological tourism. It's responsible travel to the natural areas that protect the environment. There are three central components of ecotourism. First one is natural-based. Ecotourism should focus on nature and culture. Second is educational. The purpose of ecotourism is to educate tourists. Through ecotourism, travelers can learn more about the local culture and why protecting environment is important and what they can do for the environment. Last one is sustainable management. Ecotourism should have low impact on local environment and it cannot disturb the local communities. Nowadays, most tourism expansion has taken place in and around the world's remaining natural areas. The demand of ecotourism products is growing. More than 60% United States Australian travelers and 90% travelers from United Kingdoms consider active protection for the environment. There are more than 70% United States and Australian and the United Kingdom's travelers willing to pay up to $150 for a 2-week stay in a hotel which has responsible attitude to the environment. Ecotourism is one of important sectors in Australian tourism industries. Take Queensland as an example.
Tourism is the second largest export industry in Queensland, and ecotourism plays an important role in Queensland tourism. There are 5 World Heritage Areas, such as Fraser Island and the Great Barrier Reef, and more than 450 national parks in Queensland. In order to plan, develop, manage, operate, and market sustainable tourism in Queensland, in 1997, Queensland government launched Ecotourism Plan.
Today, this plan still influences Queensland's ecotourism industry. I'm the reporter of Tour today. May I ask you a few questions?
Yes, sure.
How do you think the importance of ecotourism to other industries?
Based on the word ecotourism, of course, it has a positive impact to the tourism, and I think it's more important on hotel industry, hospitality industry, and transportation industry as well.
So, are there any links between ecotourism and the destination?
Yes, I think so, because this for those ecotourists, discovering rare species of plants is more meaningful than doing shopping or have sunbathing on the beach. So after that, they may adopt the place because those natural environment and those rare species are meaningful to them. After that, they may begin to concern about the natural environment issues of that place because they love that place. They want to preserve the natural environment for the future generations. In this way, I think it creates a strong and longer lasting effect than those traditional locations.
Do you think the ecotourism can protect the local industries?
Yes, sure. For some coastal areas, fisheries is a very important and most important income source for those people living in the coastal areas, fisheries. So ecotourism can educate tourists about the importance of responsible tourism, like don't pollute the sea or protect the environment. So they are not only helping the natural environment, but also they are protecting the income source of the local people in those coastal areas.
So what about other industries such as hospitality and transportation industries?
Because ecotourists want to protect the natural environment for the future generations, and because they form a meaningful link between the environment and the ecotourists. So a very common practice is through a portion of the tour expenditure. such as the admission fee, they employ local tour guides, stay at local accommodations, or have meals at the local restaurants, and using local transportation facilities. Why I emphasize local? Because they provide economic assistance to the local people, and it benefits the whole destination in the long term, because the local people, in order they want to survive or maintain their lives, so when they have no choice, they have to chop down their trees, chop down the forest for timber to sell, and or they have to I think they have to destroy the environment at the expense of the environment in order to survive. But now they got the income from the tourists, so they can use this income, use this money to survive, but not to at the expense of the environment. And on the other hand, eco-tourists are willing to pay this money because maybe it's more expensive, a little bit more expensive than they stay at other hotels, but try to think, because they are willing to spend in the local economy, because they understand every dollar they spend is helping to protect the environment they like. Therefore, I think ecotourism benefits not only tourism industry itself, but also to other related industries such as the hotel, the hospitality, and the transportation service.
Thank you for your valuable comments.